What is up, YouTube? I'm DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. And, of course, we have a special guest today.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Bro, you got to give a better introduction than that. There's been a lot of people been waiting for you. You said you were going to go out and get some cigarettes, and you never showed the hell back up. You got an explanation.
Sorry, it's your boy King Draco. I'm back. I'm back at it, and I'm
I
ready
thought you weren't King Draco anymore.
What am I?
King Rutherford.
I'm King Rutherford. I am King Rutherford. And this is, I'm part of the, the stuff. Yeah,
The stuff.
Listen, okay, so look. I'm a little bit rusty, everybody. Like it's been a while. You know, I've been a little bit busy, but you know, I'm right back in the game. I'm right back in the game though. Come on, let's go.
So
let's go. Let's knock it out.
One thing we want to go ahead and do is, you've already seen just about every epic rap battle that's been released so far.
Yeah.
But you said you haven't seen this one, though.
I have not seen this one.
Okay. Well, a lot of people have wanted me to react to this. This is Alexander the Great versus Ivan the Terrible. Everybody knows Alexander the Great is probably one of the greatest conquerors in the history of the world.
Everybody knows
Up
that.
there with Genghis Khan and all them other great conquering goddamn bad people, I guess.
Right.
I
like
mean,
Hitler.
They're great, but at the same time, they got a lot of bodies on their hands, so I don't know exactly where to put them at as far as the spectrum.
Is Hitler a conqueror?
No, I don't think so.
Is Napoleon a conqueror?
Again, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because these guys kind of succeeded in their conquering escapades.
Yeah.
The reason why they died was because somebody on their crew kind of screwed him over, I guess. I'm not sure what killed Alexander the Great, to tell the truth. I got to go and look more into that. Like, I know a lot about his conquers and conquest and stuff, but I don't know a lot about the end of his life.
Yeah. So Ivan the Terrible, I thought was murdered, and I thought Alexander the Great just died.
I'm not sure anything about Ivan the Terrible's ending. All I know about Ivan the Terrible is that he was leader of Russia at some point. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Dude got
terrible.
Yeah, dude got the name Terrible, so he got to be terrible.
It was terrible.
But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this and see what it has to offer.
Let's go.
Alexander the Great. Ivan the Terrible! Goliath, Krem to the Kremlins arrive and try to survive and no surviving. You're a land roof, I'm a land expand. You're the hand of your first loss. Alexander, fool you like Aristotle. Smack your heart and then you hit that bottle. You're nothing but an overrated lust. I'll crush you. I'm the first czar of all of Russia. You're an asshole with an Anastoli. I'm heaven sent, divine and holy. So don't even try to approach the god, or you'll get a huge shock like no garage.
Hey fella, swell diss, but now you got the Pan-Hellenist from Pella hella pissed. Stepping up's foolish as well as useless. Little vassal you bitch, let me spell out the list. I brought foes to their knees in Phoenicia, breezed through Gaza to Giza, had the Balkans, Persia, Syria, Iraq, and Pakistan in my expansion pack. While you died in the middle of a game of chess, you got vodka bars, flavorless, and what I'm about to spit will be the craziest. So go fix me a drink so I can stay refreshed. Reach for the glory I got from winning every single war that I fought. So this'll be straightforward. I'll take up this sword that I brought and slice you in half like the Gordian knot. And I'll soar to the top like the eagle whose feather I was sport. And the helmet that I wore as I swatted my many enemies, shattered them like a porcelain pot. And they'd be praying for the torture to stop. But I would leave them contorted and they'd be screaming and roaring until their vocal cords were torn up for shot. And I would howl.
Why is he snapping?
Well, damn.
A drink to your victory.
Yes, I will. Seems no one can defeat me. I weep, it's all so easy.
Ooh, what's wrong?
I feel a bit queasy.
Ah, you were poisoned.
Oh, the pain is unbearable. My stomach's riddled with holes.
I'm terrible. There's no great who could defeat this Russian.
What about a flute-busting Prussian?
Frederick the Great.
Up the gate, first serve to stay. Oblique attack, tactics ain't exactly straight. I've got creative talents and battle malice. Hard to steal on the field, genteel in the past. Much is fucked up, but I wonder why. With your tunnels and target hand, bears, oh my. Hey again. I'd tear out my eyes if I had a look at your trophies every night. Now bring me my chair. I'm weary from tearing you a new derriere from here to Red Square. Fought a 7 years war. I ain't scared of a czar. 'Cause beating you only took me 12 hours.
Oh, what a humiliating.
Pause real quick. So, well, first of all, yeah, they're snapping. It's going nuts. But
So bro.
I didn't do a video, but I was reacting to something. I believe it was one of the oversimplified videos, and they were talking about the 7 Years' War.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Frederick the Great was one of the leaders at that time. So
Yeah.
it's interesting because I'm not the only person that thought this, and I didn't like look into it earlier, so I didn't know other people were saying this. But when I first saw the 7 Year War, I was thinking, isn't this technically a world war? Because like England and France were fighting all over the goddamn world. It's like that seemed like the first world war to me. And so to my surprise, a lot of other people who have done like reactions to it have kind of said the same thing. So I'm glad I'm not alone on that, but it's nice to see that I guess I learned a little bit more. I gotta look more into Frederick the Great now.
How can it be a world war without America?
I guess that's true. You gotta have America. Otherwise, it's not a world war. It's not.
It's not a world war without America.
Everybody knows that Americans are known. We're known for our humility. We're known for our, like I said, knowledge of worldly events, world history.
Yeah, definitely. No, but I seriously think though, because like I'm pretty sure America said it was a world war.
Well, no. America wasn't around during the 7 Year War.
No, I'm saying World War One. I'm pretty sure that was named by us. I don't think anybody else was saying it's World War One.
I'm not really sure.
Like in other history books.
Well, at the time, I don't think anybody really called it a World War One because I think they just called it the Great War. I don't think they called it World War. I have to look it up. When exactly was the term World War penned or coined? Like.
Because we knew when World War II came.
I would imagine that World War happened after World War II. Like, once that started, it was like, okay, now this is a war where the entire world is involved. So, because, I mean, you have Asia in the war, you have Europe in the war, you have Africa, and the Americas come over, and that pretty much makes it a world war. So, the 7 Year War took place around everywhere in the world, but it was only really fought by 2 countries. But that's because they were an empire, and
right. So that's why it's not a world war.
I still consider it a world war. I mean, the other nations weren't involved, but it was a war that happened around the whole world.
Okay. No, I disagree. I don't think it's a world war.
Why do you say that?
Because, okay, I think that there has to be enough countries in a war for it to be considered a world war.
I mean, technically, though, those countries were colonies under those empires. So, like, the war, like, they're fighting in the Middle East. They're not, like, actually just France and Britain just going to the Middle East and fighting. It's the countries they control in the Middle East that are going to war with each other.
But are those colonies fighting also?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like, well, I can't really name, I don't really know all the territories off the top
I was going to
of my
say,
head.
I don't know much about the 7 Year War either. I have to look it up.
Yeah, the 7 Year War was pretty much just Britain and France trying to see who was the most powerful nation in the world.
At that time.
Yeah, it's kind of what led into the American Revolution because Britain broke themselves trying to fight France. They did win, but they got broke. And they tried to tax America, and that's where all the stuff came in.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go back a little bit, and we will continue from
America.
The second, I guess, Ivan the Terrible thing, verse.
12 hours!
Oh, what a humiliating defeat! I know when I am beat, so of course, take a seat.
I keep ripping you to shreds, but I'll take a break instead and just rest my little head.
Why don't you drop that flag? My expectations were a lot higher. But at least I saved the rubles on the gut wire. It's another great day and another great victory, 'cause no great can beat me.
What about me, Pompey?
Yeah!
Okay, so he's just fighting against everybody named Great. So what's this? Catherine? Catherine the Great. Civilization, thank you for the knowledge.
accept this gift, your highness, I hear you. Enjoy the thunder.
That whole story is a pile of shit. Though I do keep jumping at the bit. But you're never gonna get it yet. Couldn't spin in my chamber if there's a Russian roulette. I'm picking up where Peter the Great left off. Bring sexy back to house Roman off. So don't call me queen, I'm far more great. Empress design 8-bit, checkmate.
Yeah.
Hey, that blast beat was hard.
Okay, so who do you think won? Let me see if there's anything else after this. Nope. Who do you think won? Because I know who I think won.
Catherine.
Yeah. I mean,
she came in at the end and she bodied everything.
I mean, Alexander the Great probably had one of the best verses.
He did.
Like,
snap.
he was going nuts.
Alexander snapped, but then again,
But
Ivan snapped too, though. Ivan set the battle off.
Yeah, but the reason I don't give Ivan a win is because he admitted defeat. It's just, I mean, obviously he was doing it for a reason, but still, you can't. Sneaky tactics don't work in my goddamn book. So he admitted defeat, so that means he lost. Now, like I said, Alexander was great, but the problem is he died. Everybody else, well, they were cool, but they died too. Catherine came in and fucking took house. She just fucking dominated everything.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, even when Ivan tried to get back at her, he just had like 3 lines, and she just cut him off. Like, oh, nope, here I'm right back into it. So,
yeah, she had bars though.
yeah, Catherine was snapping. Not to mention she threw a little bit of singing into it, and you could never go wrong if you can rap and sing at the same time.
Who was that one dude that showed up and just got beheaded real fast?
That was. It was it started with a P. What was it?
Yeah, Pat Pup.
Tomanov or something like that. Let's go and check it out.
It was real fast.
Yeah. Pompey, really? His name is Pompey?
Pompey
The Great. I'm guessing, I don't know anything about Pompey the Great. I'm guessing his story is that he died very quickly in power. That has to be the joke. Because a lot of times they'll take stuff that actually happened and try to spin it into these raps. Which is, I'm guessing, it's what most of these other deaths in the thing did. Like, if Alexander the Great was poisoned by somebody, then it goes into what I was saying about great conquerors not really failing their mission, but somebody close to them ends up poisoning them or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I believe the same thing happened to Genghis Khan.
Yeah, Alexander the Great may have been poisoned. Like I said, I knew Ivan the Terrible got killed, but I forgot about Alexander the Great.
I know, well, I don't know anything about Frederick the Great, really. Like I said, besides the 7-year war thing, which I just learned. But apparently it seems like he, too, I'm not sure how he died, but the way they made it seem like he died unexpectedly in a very premature, kind of embarrassing way.
Who?
Frederick the Great.
Oh, Frederick the Great.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. We got a lot of goddamn history lessons we got to read up on.
Of course.
Now, I don't know a lot about world history for the most part. Like, I just pretty much everything I know I pretty much get from video games and like trivia videos on YouTube. So there's a lot of stuff that like when it comes to things like this, I'll see it and then I'll think, okay, let me go and Google it and try to get more information into it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I definitely am going to start looking more into my history stuff. The thing about it is, it was so boring in school, man.
Yeah.
You know,
school
didn't make history like fun.
Schools don't make learning fun. The whole system they use to try to teach people is just like, all right, I'm just going to repeat this over and over again until you can repeat it, and then you're going to take a test where you write down everything you memorized, but you don't learn it. It's just you're parroting.
Yeah, I have a whole opinion about school anyway. Like, we don't have enough time in this video.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. I will have a link for Epic Rap Battle at the end of this video that you can click on inside the video, and there will be an original link in the description box down below you can click on in case you don't want to see us pausing or talking over or anything like that. Not to mention, always go watch the original first. That way you can give the original content creator a view, and they can make money, making these videos so they can make more videos.
Exactly.
But
He'll
anyway,
make more.
that's been this video. I'm going to go ahead and give you the deuces. I am DaVinci.
All right, I'm the king, Rutherford.
And you have just been a little bit more enlightened.
You have.
Deuces.